Heyo mayo, it's Camille from CDC. When we created this channel, we wanted a space to be sort of a time capsule for us. Not just for dance covers, but for whatever we wanted. You know, fashion vlogs, mukbangs, even tutorials. Today, we are super excited to play Beauty Guru with Stylevana. Thank you for helping us make our first beauty video. Stylevana is your one-stop online shop to purchase the trendiest Asian fashion and beauty products. 3 members will be giving you 3 looks. Fresh look, a cute look, and a glam look. Stay tuned to see all of our featured products, and all the links will be provided in the description below. So let's get into it. Gotta start a fresh look with a fresh face, right? Can't tell you enough how much I love the Sun & Park Beauty Water. You know when you buy 5-in-1 body wash with the conditioner, shampoo, soap, and all that other stuff, and it's kind of bad? This is it, but it actually works. Back in college, this was my go-to toner. I brought it everywhere with me. Use it as a toner, a cleanser, even a makeup remover. It has a very low pH balance, so it's really good for sensitive skin. Sometimes I just like to slap it on my face for a little extra moisture, you know? Where I am right now is pitch dark, but for the purposes of this video, sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. I'm even at my last end right now, I'm like really trying to get it out. I don't know why everyone's suddenly realizing the sunscreen is important because girl, we've been knowing. So go ahead and rub that in. I love the Claire's sunscreen because it really sinks into the skin, gets it everywhere. Gotta go into your ears, gotta go into your neck, everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I'm quickly going to add lip balm and will prime my face and eyes. Get myself ready for our makeup look. Okay, ready to go. Since we are going for a fresh look, we are using some dewy products, going in with the Glossier Concealer. As long as you prime, honestly, it's all you need. Just gotta even things out. We're trying to look, you know, glowy and dewy. I'm only putting concealer on the uneven and red parts, using my fingers. Your fingers are your best tool. Pat that bad boy in. Pat it in and blend, blend, blend. And then we're going to go in with some bronzer. Want to dust some off, and I love this powder finish of Hoola, super duper classic. Just want to rub that bad boy in. Circle, circle, circle. My favorite part is blush. Combining Beam and Dusk from Glossier together to get a more muted glow. I'm not going to highlight, so I'm actually going to just focus on a little bit of blush, and I spilled a lot, so trying to blend it out, diffuse it as much as possible. It's a little bit of a dusty orange, if you will. I love using a stippling brush for this, even though I do like using my fingers. I feel like a stippling brush helps me line it more across my cheeks. Like push, push, push. It's my favorite part. You can see how dedicated I am to doing this. And instead of highlighter, I'm going to actually use Aquaphor and the areas that hit the light for a more natural look. The face naturally gets a highlight from the sun anyway, so we don't really need that extra glow. We glow from within, people. Here, you can catch me subtly trying to open the container and having a very hard time. Note to self, prepare your products beforehand. For the eyes, I kind of wanted to go with a little bit of a wet look, a little bit of brown to shadow it out, and top it off with some shiny glitter. I was having a sort of indecisive moment at this point, so I went around and grabbed my peach palette and started to go for another shade of brown to soften it out. And now I'm going in with McQueen's Jewel Potent Eye Glitter in Retro Ruby. I really like this eye glitter. I love liquid shadows. I think they give that really metallic, wet look. And it gives a really cute shine without the glitter being too chunky or over the top. So I swipe that all along my lid, and I work kind of fast. I kind of swipe and create that patch, and then I diffuse it out throughout my lids, just so the product melts in and blends with the brown. I know, ignore my makeup putting on face. I'm trying really hard right here. I'm not wearing my contacts. Once I let that dry out, I decided I needed more glitter. So I grabbed ColourPop's Lightning Bug and I blended out with my fingers so everything just melts together. Don't you love that feeling when you just swipe it on and it just does that magic? Going back with the McQueen eye glitter and running that all over my waterline and on the corners so we have that little pop. Instead of going in with eyeliner, I'm just using the leftovers from my brush, that brown we used before, running it under my eyes just to give it a little bit of a highlight. And instead of eyeliner, I decided to just shade the shape in slightly. If you're a girl like me who does not know how to line her eyes or makes one up, one down, this is for you. We are only shading in the shape lightly with some eyeshadow and giving that barely there line on the edge. As for brows, I'm still not very good with brows, so if you have any suggestions on what I should be doing, please let me know. I've decided this year to grow them out. I have stopped going to the salon to get them threaded. I just feel that I want as much bushiness as possible. So I'm taking some eye gel and I went backward against the line, and now I'm just taking my pencil and filling in those sparse lines. Also, TMI, but if you're someone that does this, please tell me. If you're someone who puts their mascara in their bra before they apply, please shout me out because, I don't know, I think it makes application so much better. I'm just going to run that over the tops and bottoms of my lashes just to give my eyes a little pop. And here's me realizing that I forgot my clothes. We are going to finish off with some setting powder, dusting that all over the places that I get very oily, usually my T-zone area. And also me again struggling with the containers of things and wishing I had prepared myself sooner. Topping off the lips with a orange gloss, kind of matching my cheeks. And then I decided that I wanted to go back and put on some earrings, so I thought these flower dangly earrings would look really cute with the look, so I put those on. And then I decided that I wanted a little more color on my lips, so I grabbed an orange lip tint and patted that on to give a little bit more orange to my lips. Went back in with the lip gloss to seal it all up. As for hair accessories, I chose this really sweet pearl headband, and if I would be going out in the winter, I would pair it with a light blue beret. And yeah, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching my fresh and natural look. Considering the circumstances, it's the first time in a long time that I get to play with makeup, and thank you for watching through this, especially the parts where I'm trying to open makeup and struggling. But now I think it's time to move on to Kristine. Hit it!
Woo! Got it. Thanks, Camille. Hey guys, it's Kristine, and we're gonna do a cute look now, so let's get started. Alright, first I'm going to use a cushion foundation as the starting point for today's makeup look. I really love using cushion because it doesn't feel so heavy on my skin and it feels more like a tinted moisturizer. It still gives me the coverage I want while still feeling light on my skin, and it also has SPF for even more sun protection on top of sunscreen. So I'm just gonna pat it all over my face to get that dewy, even coverage. Okay, random, but my powder has bunnies on it and I just want to show y'all. Okay, now I'm just going to use some translucent powder and pat it all over my face to set the base. Now moving on to the brows. Here I'm just filling in my brows and I'm not sure if you can tell on screen, but they look kinda crazy. So to help tame them, I'm using a pencil to kind of give them some shape and fill in some sparse areas. Alright, one side looking good, now on to the other. And after I fill them in with the pencil, I use the spoolie on the other side to blend in the pencil and make them look more natural and put together. Now let's get started on the eyes! I'm gonna start off with some eye primer to help the shadows last all day long. Just slap a small amount onto your lids and spread it evenly all across. And also don't forget to put some on your bottom eye area too. Alright, and now introducing one of our special guests for this segment, the Kurenko Shabam Shabam eyeshadow palette in Aurora Night. This palette consists of 6 classic and versatile shades that can easily transition from day to night, making it the perfect palette if you're just starting out with makeup. All of the colors in this palette, which feature 3 glitter shades and 3 matte shades, can help you create lots of different looks, including the cute look that we're doing today. Taking a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to start with the shade SRO2, Yeppun Bam, or Pretty Night, and I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelids to get a nice wash of light peach for the base. I'm also gonna apply it to my lower eye area as well. Okay, next taking a fluffy blending brush and using shade SRO5, Pionanan Pam, or Blooming Night, I'm going to add a bit of dimension into my crease with this dark pink shade. Nice! Next up, I'm going to take a flat brush and dabbing it in the shade SRO6, Sotun Pam, or Clumsy Night, which is kind of funny for an eyeshadow name, but you know, I feel that not all nights are bright and sparkling, and that's okay. Anyway, I'm just going to dab it in the outer corners of my eyes in a V shape to add a little more dimension. Alright, now for the glitter! My favorite part of any eye look. Using my finger, I'm going to take the shade SRO3, Aurora Pam, or Aurora Night, and I'm mainly going to dab it on the center of my eyelids to give it that shine and pop with this really pretty pink glitter. And yes, as you can see, I really did like the glitter. So instead of using a traditional eyeliner, I'm going to line my eyes using the dark burgundy glitter shade SRO4, Charahan Bam, Brilliant Night. I'm just drawing an upward angle from the corner of my eye to create a little cat eye, and drawing from the top of the angle towards my eyelid to draw the rest of the liner. I don't normally use eyeshadow to do liner, but I thought this was a nice change, and it ended up looking real cute. Finally, I'm going to take the last shade in the palette, SRO1, Oryeonhan Bam, A Faint Night, and I'm going to dab this cream shade with pink glitter in the inner corner of my eyes to brighten them up. The eyes be looking real cute, so I think we're done with the eyeshadow. It can't be a cute look without blush! Using this peachy pink shade, I'm going to use a blush brush to apply it over the apples of my cheeks and dragging it up all the way to my temples. I love using a lot of blush, so apply as much as you want! Go off! Also apply a little bit on your nose for more cuteness. For highlighter, I'm going back to the light glittery shade in the palette, and I'm going to apply it on the highest points of my cheeks to really let them shine. I'm also going to apply it on the tip of my nose and also my brow bone on both sides of my eyes. Finally, for our grand finale, we have another special guest. For our lips, we're going to use the Chateau La Biotte Velvet Wine Lip Tint in the orangey pink shade Marriage Coral. This Chateau wine red color, just kidding, is a creamy lip tint with a velvet finish, which gives you a really nice blurred effect on your lips with really great color payoff without drying them out like other matte formulas. The key ingredients in this tint are grapeseed oil, which help to keep your lips moisturized throughout the day, and red wine extract, which help to smooth out your lips and also minimize dead skin cells. I'm going to mainly apply this onto the center of my lips to get the gradient lip effect that's pretty well known in the K-beauty scene. Then using my finger, I'm going to blend it on the outer parts of my lips to get the velvet gradient look that we're going for. To get even more color, I'm going in with one more swipe in the center of my lips to get the color really concentrated in that area. And with that, we are done with the cute look! Thank you so much again to Stylevana for gifting us these products for us to try out. I highly recommend y'all check them out on their site. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me and doing this cute look. And now I'm gonna pass it on to Julia, who will help us glam it up for a sassy night look. Take it away, Julia!
Oh my god, Kristine, how'd you make the makeup brush phase through the wall like that? Anyways, so as you can see, it is nighttime outside, so I am going to be doing your nighttime look. So I'm just gonna push my hair back so we can start. I usually just prime my face a little bit with some lotion, but you can prime your face the way that you want to. So for the first step, I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape to conceal some of the trouble areas on my face, such as the redness in certain areas and also my dark circles under my eyes, and then a few blemishes here and there. Wearing masks has gotten me to break out a little bit under my chin, so I covered that up a little bit too. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my wet beauty blender and just blend it all out. I only put concealer underneath my eyes, but I drag that concealer up to the top of my eyes as well on my eyelids so that it creates a base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be doing later as well. Next, I'm going to be using the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion Foundation. It's SPF 50, so it's really good for avoiding those harmful UV rays. I was trying to say UV rays. Anywho, so when I do foundation, I tend to go for shades that are just slightly lighter than my skin tone when I'm doing nighttime video shoots because the darkness tends to flush out my features a little bit. So a lighter foundation and then darker eye makeup or darker lips and stuff like that will make your features stand out a little bit more on camera. Next up, brows. I am going to be filling these in with the Benefit Brow Pomade. I actually shave off the ends of my brows so that I can create more of a lifted look. So I fill in the ends, I create the ends of the brow, and then I do a gradient and eventually just end up doing more like sparse hairs in the front of the brow. This just helps create a more natural look so it doesn't look too blocky. And then here is how I get my eyebrows to stay on my face. So if we are recording a dance video, we're most likely not going to do that dance just once. And I'm probably gonna get a little sweaty. And then my eyebrows might just fly away with my sweat. So what I do is I use ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder, and I basically set my eyebrows with the powder. I tend to only use powder for some of the cream products on my face. I don't like to use powder all over my face because personally for me it looks cakey and I look a little dry when I set powder all over my face. So I will only do it for my eyebrows, and then I will also sometimes do it for my under eyes. Now for the eyeshadow look that I'm going to do, I'm going to be using Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy. Small brush for small eyes. Couldn't really see where I was going, but for the first color, I'm going to be using For the Gram, and I'm going to be using that just all over my lid. Next, I'm going to be deepening the outer corners with Gingerbread Glam. Lastly, I'm going to smoke out the lash line with Cookie Call. So I just went back into For the Gram one more time so I can put that on the outer corner of my bottom lash line. Now we gotta bring back some color to our face. Here I'm using the McQueen New York Love Some Blusher, and I'm using it in the color Pink Coral. This color is so nice on my face. It looks so natural, but it still gives my face that extra oomph that I need. And it's just so perfect for this look because it adds that dimension to my face without taking away from the dramatic eye look that I'm going for. Going back to the eyes, I'm going to be using the McQueen New York Waterproof Pen Eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a dramatic wing. Glitter time. So I'm just gonna line the inner corners of my eyes with the Stylevana Eye Switch in the color Double Note. Try not to get it in your eyes. Another thing that I like to do for nighttime video shoots is I like to add rhinestones just under my eyes. And in order to adhere them, I just use a little bit of lash glue. I like to be a little bit dramatic, so add your favorite lashes. And then lastly, I'm going to be going in with this liquid tint, water sliding tint. I don't really remember the name of this. The brand of it kind of faded away, so I just don't remember the name of this. But it's just red and it's just a lip tint, and I kind of like to put it on the inner part of my mouth and make it really vibrant there. But I like to add a lot and then just pat it out. Alright, let me just do hair and accessorize, and then we're going to see the final look. Skidoosh! Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. So you have your fresh look, and then you have your cute look, and then you have your nighttime look. And you're all set to do any cover in the world. And look good while you're at it. Thanks so much to Stylevana for sponsoring this video, and don't forget to use our coupon code. You can get up to 15% off. Check out a description for the coupon code, and then also you can check out the description to see what products we used in this video. XOXO, kisses, mwah!